everybody. Welcome back to another great episode. I'm your host, Sunny from India. This week, I'm going to take you on an exciting journey to one of the largest and fastest growing economies in the world. Yes, you guessed it right, it is China. When we think of China, the first thing that comes to our mind is the Chinese characteristics of hard work. There is even a saying that goes like this: wherever there is Chinese, there is success. But to me personally, when I think of China, the first name that comes to my mind is the name Bruce Lee, the, the martial arts legend and iconic Hollywood actor who is also considered the father of mixed martial arts. Ever since I saw Bruce Lee's movie Enter the Dragon, it had been my dream to visit Hong Kong and China. My dream became a reality in 2006 when I got my golden opportunity to travel to China and Hong Kong. In Beijing, the capital city, I spent almost 3 days visiting almost all the historical and important But the most memorable of that time was when I climbed the Great Wall of China at Badaling with my tour guide. And again, it is only in China that you could get an opportunity, a chance to become the Emperor of China, even if for a few minutes. I had become the Emperor of China for a few minutes in my life at Badaling. Then I flew to Shanghai, the commercial metropolis of China. The last part of my journey, I spent almost 1 week in Hong Kong, visiting almost all the important places related to Bruce Lee, my idol. I was also fortunate enough in Hong Kong to attend and to learn the basics of Tai Chi from a Tai Chi master. Every morning I would go to his place, this master's place, and he would give me private lessons in Tai Chi. So that was really an unforgettable day in my life. Okay, that's enough for my personal story. Let's get back to our business. This week, our guest is a research scholar and a teacher of linguistics at Zunyi Medical University in Guizhou Province. I met him almost 1 year ago, and ever since we keep discussing many topics such as economic development, linguistics, language learning, and culture. So let's welcome David Soong from the University of Zunyi in Guizhou Province, China. Hello, David. Hope you have a fantastic time there. Welcome to our show. Let's get started. Tell us something about your hometown and your province.
Well, I was born in another province, actually. Its name is Sichuan. I didn't leave my hometown when I was 20 years old, and later I moved to other provinces to get my study, to get my education. Now I work in another province that is called Guizhou Province. I have been working here for more than 14 years.
Okay. Okay, here, would you like to tell us something about your educational background?
Actually, I have a master's degree, and right now I'm working on my doctor's degree. My specialization is a contrastive study of Chinese and English. So my aim is to find out the differences and the similarities between Chinese and English lexically, structurally, syntactically, and semantically.
What was your dream when you were a student in high school? Did you have the same dream? Did you have the same career in your mind, like becoming a student of linguistics or a lecturer in linguistics?
Well, actually, when I graduated from high school, I never thought that I would become a teacher in linguistics. At that time, what I want to do most was that I could work in a desert, a desert, very strange dream. And actually, after my graduation, after I get my bachelor's degree, I went to a desert and worked there for several years. That is northwestern part of China. It is Xinjiang. And we know that there are many issues right now over the situations in Xinjiang. But later, I came back and pursued another degree, that is a master's degree. After I got my master's degree, I came here to work as a teacher of linguistics. I teach both English and Chinese. I teach English to Chinese students and Chinese to overseas students, mainly from South Asia, like Cambodia, Vietnam, and the Laos.
Okay. Your story shows us that you have been to what do you call many places in many provinces in China. You have your ups and downs in your life. So let me ask you a personal question. How do you get motivated? How do you get motivated when you feel depressed, dejected, and frustrated in your life?
Well, let me describe it. I'm a man, in Chinese words, I'm a man with a thick face. And I'm not afraid of losing face. I have met with a lot of failures and setbacks in the course of my life. So I never take it to heart, even if I become frustrated. I don't think that I would become frustrated even in a difficult situation. For example, I like to take different kinds of tests to show that I have a certain ability in a certain field. But if I fail, I wouldn't get frustrated. I'll take that test again. For another example, if I want to achieve something in my life, I just go all out to get my dream done, to get my dream fulfilled. Even if I don't have the ability or don't have the chance to get my dream fulfilled, I would be frustrated. Frustration is not a part of my life.
Do you have any mentors or role models in your life?
Well, uh, I don't think that I have any role models in my life. I just want to be myself. I just want to do something that is good to me and also good to this society. So anyway, I just bear this word in mind that be kind to others, and be kind to yourself. So I have to be frank with you that I don't have any role models in my life.
Okay. So, and well, you just mentioned some of the values that you care so much in your life, like kindness, compassion, uh, tolerance. So, when you think of all of these values, which one is your favorite? Like compassion or tolerance or helping others or
Well, just now I said that the only word for me is kind, to be kind to myself and to be kind to the society, to be kind to other people. So when it comes to the words you mentioned just now, compassion, I think compassion comes first. I once told my students that in the future, if you hold high positions in the government, do not forget about the ordinary people who are suffering in their lives. So I think that every person should have compassion for other people. Every person should be compassionate. Well, of course, at the same time, we should also be tolerant of others because everyone makes mistakes. It's hard to get rid of all the mistakes or unfair things. So sometimes, not sometimes, in most cases, you must be tolerant.
So before saying goodbye, I know that you have some advice to those who would like to follow the same career as you do have. Those who want to follow the same career, do you have any advice, any tips for those guys?
Well, I think if a person wants to achieve his dream, to fulfill his dream, what he should do is to stick to his dream and try every means to realize his dream. Because if you keep doing something that is in your mind anyway, you can make it come true finally. And even if you cannot make it come true, I think that's just a fortune, that's destiny. Interest comes first. If you really want to realize your dream, if you want to choose something as your career, you must like it first. If you just want to make money, you can do anything, right? But it's not your career. It's just a job. Career means that you like it, and at the same time, you can use it to provide for your family.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
so like you said, interest is the starting point from which you begin your journey. So when interest becomes your passion, you forget your troubles, you forget your hurdles, and you reach the top. You fulfill your dreams.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, David, for this wonderful meeting with us, and we had an exciting journey with you, listening to you. And I wish greater success, greater accomplishments in your career. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Hope you enjoyed watching this episode with David Soong from China. Don't forget to tune in next time when I bring you another great episode. Thank you for watching.